Okay, friends, this is the navigation part of the video for your summer class of personal finance. We are in the summer of 2024. This video can go on to 2025, 26. It's good for all summers. Now, summer obviously is a shortened semester. Yeah, in fact, Tarrant County College has shortened the summer semesters. At one point, they were 6 weeks. Then they went to 5.5 weeks, then 5. Friends, we don't even have a full month now to a summer semester, which makes it nice and quick, gets you able to get in and out of a class and get some your vacation or your other things that you're doing. But it does make it much faster to go through. So please, please, please be prepared. This is not one of those courses where you can take the first week or so off. There are major projects due within 1 week. So we're just going to get it done and get it ready. And so here is how we navigate. Hopefully you watched the welcome video of why this class is so important. Again, it is also now part of the business course. So if you're going on for a bachelor's in business administration, this is a course that will work in the field of study. We fought long and hard to get that done. So good stuff. Finally, you would think a business degree student who's catching an associate's or a bachelor's in business should have a little idea of personal finance. So we're climbing out of the dark ages. As we navigate, the best thing we can do is right in here. This is your syllabus, and this is your course organizer. Now, these are in PDF form. I'm a little old school to where I like to have things where I can get to them anytime. So download these, and if you feel bold enough to print it out, I would put it on your workspace. That way you always have an idea. It's always kind of looking at us when things might be due. So what I'm going to do right now is show you what our course syllabus looks like. Contact information, again, probably the best way is always to email. I will get those responded to within 36 hours, generally much faster than that, but just in case technology breaks down, I'm not on the computer or my phone all the time, and so it won't be like a text message where I'm texting you back and 5 seconds later. But so have your well thought out email, well written, with your name, with your course number, BUSI 1307. I do teach several classes over the summer, and they're all different, from marketing to principles of business, and this lets me know that you're a personal finance student. I can get and answer your question as fast as possible. Your book is right here, Personal Finance, 14th edition. We're going to show you how to get that. It was automatically included in your tuition, and so you have an ebook, and I will show you that. These are our learning objectives. Again, just knowing from basic, my friends, financial goals all the way to our retirement stage. So even if you're in your teens or your 20s, or you're coming into that, we want to cover all the bases, from how to look at money, how to invest it, how to get out of debt, and how to plan our financial future. Expectations, yes, I cannot overemphasize that this is a fast-paced course. Again, we have less than 30 days. There's 29 days. Now, this is an online course. Oh, wow, thanks for telling me that. Yeah, it is. And in an online course, it's not Monday through Friday. We look at weekends, and anything goes here. So, and again, this is the work world, isn't it? Unfortunately, gives us more time to work, but things may be due on weekends, like Sunday evenings or Saturday or something like that. So don't think of this as a traditional campus class. Now, if you were in a campus class, which I also teach, those classes range from almost 2.5 to 2 hours and 45 minutes. So let's look at 2 hours and 2.5 hours. Let's look at that. An hour probably of commuting time, maybe a half hour. Let's say anywhere from that. So now we're at 3.5 hours, 4 days a week. Now you don't have to do that in the online class. That's nice. So if You think about that. You have 3.5 hours a day. You can work on some of these projects and some of this class. No commuting, not sitting in a classroom. Think of it that way, to start budgeting your time on a very fast paced course. I can get it out. A little over a week to complete each unit. We do have 3 units, and so it's about a week and a half right in there. We do have assignments. You'll find their deadlines. Again, just not a lot of time to accept late work, my friends. You do need computer and internet requirements. Now, I know some of you are saying, well, that's why I took an online course, and I congratulate you. Absolutely. Some students kind of get into an online class. If this is your first time ever taking an online course, you do need really good computing and good internet service. So all Tarrant County colleges are open Monday through Thursday from 7 to 7 during the summer. And you can come to any campus and tap into our Wi-Fi, and it's pretty good. So if you ever have a Wi-Fi problem, that's not going to be an excuse for any online course. You go to Starbucks. Again, you could even just come into the parking lots of Tarrant County College and tap into it. But we have libraries and computer learning centers. You're a student, you have access to that. If you have great internet at home, fantastic. But please never use my Wi-Fi went out as an excuse in any online class, because we do offer that for students. Please, I do have a technology requirement statement that you need to look at. That's on the front page. Just want to make sure that we know what we're getting into. And this is what is expected of each student. There's our orientation that we have. You'll read the chapters from the book. I do believe this is one of the best textbooks in personal finance. I've used it for over 10 years. I have publishers trying to tell me, hey, come use our book. I've looked at them. They're not even close to DeBlay-Hughes Personal Finance. And I'm going to show you that. And you can even order a copy. Since it is an ebook, they'll send you one if you want a print copy, which I would highly recommend, my friends. I think you would use it throughout your life. This is not a textbook that you would ever sell back. Quizzes, written projects, discussion boards. Again, 2 or 3 hours a day that you would normally be in a class. You should be pleased with your work in the course. Please read all through this. Yes, we will do discussion boards. This is not a philosophy class. We're not trying to be argumentative. We're trying to be helpful. I love the discussion boards. I love students' answers. I learn from you. You learn from each other. It's a great engagement piece. And again, the questions that we ask, 70% of Americans could not answer those questions. And so we get a lot of great feedback from each other. Here's how the course lays out. We have an orientation quiz right off the bat. That's due the very first week of course. I give you 25 points. It just is a little contract that you know what you're doing. You're ready for the course, and I give you 25 points. You know deadlines and how to do a little quiz online. We do have 3 units, so we have 3 quizzes. We have some discussion boards, 5 discussion board topics throughout the summer, and 3 major projects, and this is where the learning really sinks in on this course. We are going to be a financial consultant. It's a case model for a friend of ours named Frank, and I have videos exactly how you will format and write those projects. 750 points. These are a point system that tells you what your grade would be. These are the course organizations. We go into planning your financial future. We look at purchasing and the culture of debt. Most American families right now, the main goal is just to get their head above water out of the sea of debt that so many Americans are facing. And we want to teach some strategies to always have your head above water and possibly even pay off all your debts. That's a great goal. And then, of course, we look at investments and completing your financial plan and planning for retirement. Never too early to start planning for retirement, my friends. I give you lessons notes. We're going to go through everything in here. Basically, on a weekly basis, we're looking at discussion boards, we're working on a written project, and we have a unit quiz. So trying to pare this down as easy as I can for us with still learning throughout a short semester. In the longer semesters, I've taken out a few assignments just to make it much more doable, but still giving you what you need to survive and thrive in a chaotic world. Do we take attendance in an online class? Yes, we do. And the attendance is through the discussion boards written assignments, and quizzes. Any type of an assignment is a attendance date. So if I missed an assignment, I get unexcused absence for that. You automatically get an email from Tarrant County College from a third-party system. It's a brutal email. You've probably seen them before. I'm not sending them. It's automatically done. Now, I do not drop you, my friends. So there's always one or two students that just take a class and never show back up. I've yet to figure that out. But I don't think that I'm going to drop you from that. That is your responsibility. You've used your financial aid. You've paid for this course, and so there we go. There we go. Even if you do one assignment and never show back up, I don't drop. You'll have to, a student would receive an F. I would receive an F for that, not a W. So just keep that in mind. Our communication, basically, I will always have announcements for you to keep us all on track. But email is the best way. If you ever need a office appointment, I can meet you at Northeast Campus. That is the campus that I'm housed at. I can always do an MS Teams meeting or a phone call. Most of it, through my experience, we've always just, if you have a question, an email, and I can get your answer to you very quickly. And I will respond within 48 hours during regular business days. Again, usually it's much faster than that. If an email is done on a Friday, then it probably will be the following Monday. Give me until that day to respond. That's just a courtesy right there. And I'll grade those written projects, and I'll always leave feedback for you of how you're doing with that within 4 days after the due date. And so always look at that. In fact, you'll get a little notification if you've taken an online class or you're working with Canvas. Grade has been posted, and you have grading comments. Breathe. Yeah, that's probably good. That's probably good. I like this. I kind of end with this. I know the first day of a college class sometimes can get very overwhelming. You're like, man, I didn't want to sign up for this. You don't have to worry. We don't have to finish this course in one day. In fact, we cannot even do that. That's not what an online course is designed for. The best way, to succeed in an online class, and I think the best way to succeed in life, is to keep what's directly in front of you. That's the vision. We don't have to look at project 3. We just look at project 1. And basically, of every unit lesson, we have a discussion board, probably at least one per week, 3 attempts on a quiz. Your quizzes are opened on the day the unit opens. So they are non-negotiable in terms of asking for extensions because they're open for at least 7 days. They're open immediately. I would take the quiz immediately, just see how I'm doing. It's kind of a, wow, did I know anything before I got into this unit? And then you have 2 more attempts, so 3 total attempts, and I take the highest grade. Nice. Written projects, again, I have a video. I'm going to show you that. Please watch those of how to actually complete, format, and submit your assignments. If you would, and they're question-based. It's going to be business writing, not going to be essay writing. There's no reason to take a Composition 2 class anymore. We're not writing in long paragraphs. We're writing for business and industry, no matter what your degree is. And so I'm going to hopefully I can help get you to write that way, teach you a little bit of that. If you work on 1 or 2 questions a day, I think you'll be fine. You're going to be happy with your results. Friends, other instructors will say, oh, my class is the most important. And we all say that, but I think this is the most important class that you're ever going to take throughout your career and certainly your college career. Why would I say that? I mean, how can I back that up? Easy. This course is about you and your money. That's it. You start building a positive relationship with money and become proactive. Start building bricks for a financial future, like an emergency fund, a healthy credit score. We're eliminating debt, and we're starting to make even micro investments for our future. We can have a really good feeling of contentment with our finances. That's why I think this is the most important class you'll ever take. And it's going to be great. Hope you're going to enjoy it. It's going to make it a great semester. This is the course organizer. Again, we are looking at a summer 2024. This video may go into perpetuity for a few years, so just look at the dates that you're going to have, whatever summer semester you'll be in. So right now, this is the week. These are Mondays And these are your submission deadlines, and these are what we're doing. The first unit, Planning Personal Finances, goes from chapters 1 through 5. Do a brief read through of that. We'll get over our units here in a second. I'll walk you through that. Work on your project, and again, look at your due dates that you have. Now, again, these are the due dates for this semester. It may be a little bit different in different years, but that at least gives you an idea when everything is due. It also says that online, but print both of these out, your syllabus and your organizer, and put that in your workspace. I think that's going to really help you on any of the classes that you ever take. So here we are. Now we're back into our Canvas module. This is the required technology statement. Friends, there it is. Forewarned is forearmed. You would want to read that. That is going to tell you on an online class, this is what you're going to have. Again, some students say, hey, guess what? It's summer. I'm going on a vacation. I'm going to go to Cabo and do the Cabo Wabo. That's a Van Halen song, if anyone knows Van Halen. That's great. Hey, I wish I could go with you. But I hope you have good internet at the hotel or the resort that you're staying at or wherever you're going. If you're going camping, that's great too. But this course is not designed around vacations. It's designed around you and learning outcomes. So if you go, the great thing about an online course, as long as you have good internet, then you can complete everything. Please don't ask about, I don't have the technology to do this course, I don't have the internet, because that it's a given that every student needs that. And I would encourage every student to get the best computing that you can. That's one thing I think you should splurge your money on. Get a MacBook Pro, that's what I have. If that's your role, or get an Alienware, get the best powerful system. You're going to need that throughout college and certainly throughout your career. And when we look at using ChatGPT in the future for your career, you know, you're going to have to drive those of you who are going to do some graphics. You're going to have to really drive that system with 32 gigs of RAM. So get the best you can. I think that's something you could splurge on, because it's not a splurge, it's an investment in your future. Here is our orientation quiz. Once you've read course syllabus, course organizer, you're ready to take the test. It just says you are ready for the course, and I automatically give you, at the last question, a 25 points hit right there. These are our unit lessons, and that's what we're going to look at next. We're going to look at this toolbar, and I'm going to walk you through the rest of our navigation. So here on your left-hand side is your toolbar, and I am in the instructor mode, so yours will look a lot cleaner than this. If I were to go into student mode, it would hide a lot of things, and I couldn't get to the lesson units because the course is not completely open yet. So, syllabus. This will be available to you once you enter into the course. This is another course organizer for you, basically, and it will take you to each of the assignments that you need to have, your due dates as well. Friday, May 31st on this semester, we have Introduction to Networking, Orientation Quiz. Again, it will take you to that, but it also gives you a nice, clean look of when things are due. When you come to your syllabus on this course page, and it's automatically highlighted before you get there, it'll be like a dark shade of gray. That means it's too late. It's late work at that point, and the assignment has closed. Again, these assignments will close on the due dates unless otherwise stated. So the best way to get things done, my friends, is don't wait till 10:59 or 10:30 the day of the due date. Get it off your plate. I used to have a boss in my earlier days, certainly in my private sector days of working and managing some businesses, and he'd always say, Randy, get that off your plate and let's move on. And it was good advice. So get things off the plate as fast as possible, get your work done, everything will be good. You can come to your announcements page, you'll see different announcements, and they'll also be emailed to you. Again, you should be checking this at least every other day during the semester. Let's go to your textbook. So your textbook is McGraw-Hill, and of course when you automatically log in to the course, this is the default page. It always comes to here. If I want to find that book, all right, McGraw-Hill Connect, it is set up for you. It should look something like this. Go to my section, learn. There's some help things in here for you as well. If you ever have a problem, right now we're going to go to your section. It should open up a new tab, and then we go into McGraw-Hill. Again, it may look just a little bit different than my view. In fact, let's look at the student's view right now. And there is our student view. There is a loose leaf option. I like that. If you want to buy this, I think it's $40 and it comes printed to you. You could always go online. Again, the reason I chose this book, it's the best, and you need this advice. You're going to learn it quickly through the summer, but to have this always access to investment opportunities, to taxation, to retirement, and things that you need, it's well worth it. This is the ebook, so you just go right there, and that's how it lays down for you. You're definitely going to need the ebook to do your projects in this class. And I've got them actually what chapters you need to look at to find the answers. Again, I'm not trying to trick you at all in this course, just trying to lead you through it and help you learn some great ideas. This goes to chapter 1. Here comes your table of contents. It's right in here, so you'll find all of your chapters right in here. We do not do any assignments through McGraw-Hill Connect. We just use it for the book. Have all your assignments inside of Canvas. So if I go back to here, that's how you get to McGraw-Hill Connect. If, very important, for any reason you log in the first time and it says you need to purchase this book and you paid for it already, the only way it would ask you that is if you opted out and you did not want to pay for it. And that's a very difficult thing to do. I don't even know how to do it actually throughout our TCC system. But if you knew how to do it, okay, so that's going to be maybe one person ever doing that. If for the rest of us it says you need to pay the 80 some odd dollars for the book, it will also give you an opportunity to get a 10-day free trial. Choose the 10-day free trial and then email me and say, Professor Saleh, it's asking me to pay for this book. What happened was somehow McGraw-Hill did not link my course, or somebody forgot to flip a switch, and they'll flip it, and the next time you log in, you're automatically in. So go ahead and just do the 10-day free trial, and you don't have to put a credit card number in. You just log in with your email. I would preferably use your MyTCC email. That would be the best one to do. And go from there. Hopefully we're not going to have that problem, but once in a while, we live in a digital age and things happen, and sometimes mistakes are made. So always a workaround. Let's go to modules. All right. There's our orientation quiz. Great. You're going to get that done, get you 25 points. So all these modules are very similar. So we're going to look at module 1, planning personal finances. When you come in, hit the first one. I'll give you a little idea right in here. All right. Little blurb of welcome to personal financial planning, reading your online components. Again, check out the videos. I have a video. So if you were taking my lecture class, I also have a lecture video for you. I think you'll like that. It goes over, I do a PowerPoint. It's not me. You have to look at me. You look at my PowerPoint and I'm narrating it for you. And most students really like this. This helps the visual learners as well as the tactile reading learners. It brings it all in together. So, they're there for you. I have notes and PowerPoints for you. I would do a quick read through on chapters 1 through 5 in the textbook. When I say quick, you don't have to memorize every single thing. You just read through it, a nice skim over, and then the project will tell you exactly what I'm looking for, and there'll be just certain things out of each chapter, not the whole chapter itself. So our deliverables, all right, in the workforce, what are you going to deliver to your boss? You're going to take that orientation quiz. You're going to get your discussion board activity done. You're going to get that Unit 1 quiz done, and your Project 1 planning personal finances. You can always hit the next button, and we'll go right into that. So these are videos that I have done for you. It goes through, again, my PowerPoints. There is my big PowerPoint. If you want to download that, it's yours. Not a problem to have. And it just will help you read through. As you're reading through, it'll help you learn some stuff. You can just have it playing in the background as you're doing something else. That's what a lot of students do, and most students really are like that. And it's a great augmentation to your financial future. These are some notes. If you want those, again, you can download those. They are yours. You can keep them. Just gives you, again, kind of the outline of each text chapter and some great websites. Again, I think I would like for you mainly to use your book on the projects, but you can certainly use other websites. You must cite those sources, and I tell you all about that in the video. But these are some great stuff right in here for you. And again, once you have these, once you just click them, just go ahead and, again, boom, save them to your own website, to your own computer, because I think you'll use those throughout your future there. Here's the first discussion. It's Introduction to Networking. There we go. Give us a name and the degree that you want to attain. Are you working? What's your dream job going to be? What do you hope to achieve by taking this class? If I was to ask you, what is the first song not on your favorite playlist, just the one that you go to all the time, what would it be? So mine would be Reeling in the Years by the group Steely Dan. What is or are your favorite Marvel, DC, your superhero movies? I mean, that was a big thing for us. We've certainly grown up in this millennium in superheroes. Mine would be Deadpool 1 and 2. There's always a student who doesn't like these, and I get it. Just tell me your favorite movie. Again, these are questions that you may be asked someday on an informal interview. And so they're icebreakers. So don't say, I don't have any movies, I don't like anything. I mean, come on. All right, you've been given a one-time $4,000 gift card. Must be spent in 24 hours. You cannot buy food with this. This is for technology. Okay, you get to buy an electronic device. Get a laptop, phone, camera, gaming device, something electronic. What would you buy? It's a psychological question that you would have in an interview. So mine's going to be a MacBook Pro 16-inch. All right, it's the new 2 terabytes of SSD, 32 gigs of RAM. Again, we need 32 now to drive some of the heavier programs, and certainly if you want to get into video. There you go. I think I may need to borrow a little bit of money, actually, because that's more of a $6,000 computer. But I'll come up with the other two somehow, but I'm going to spend it all right there. That's what we're trying to do. Again, when you're ready, you basically hit the reply button, and I want you to do yours first, and then you reply to 2 other classmates. So it's a 10-point, every discussion board's 10 points, 6 points for your responses, and 2 points for your students. So that's 2 points each for the 2 student responses. That's a quick 50 points for the semester. It's a great way we learn from each other, my friends. Don't second think these or give these. I'm not going to do much on it at all. Again, we need to have at least 100 words, and I should put 200. Well, I should put on there, and 100 response. I mean, get creative and get to know some people in this class. If you say, dude, I think that's just amazing, I just don't count that one. All right, got to have a little bit of substance there. We're gaining different perspectives, and I guarantee you'll learn. I've got some great responses from students on saving money and different investments, and so wow, you know what? I didn't even ever think of that. That's fantastic. So hopefully you'll do that. There is our next one is our quiz. There's a review. You'll see 3 quizzes. That's each unit. All right, they're 25 points apiece. You get 60 minutes to take it, which is more than enough time. Get your review. As you're reading through the chapters, you'll see the questions in there. 3 attempts. I keep the highest. Most students get 20 to 25 points, around the 25-point range. Whenever, if you're happy with whatever score, you're fine. You get to use up to 3 attempts on that. All right, and it should be open the day of this class opens for Unit 1. So whenever unit opens up, they're a little bit staggered, but these quizzes are open. It's not just one day you get to take it. So I think you ought to take it the first time. Just take it blind and see, wow, where do I need to increase in my learning on? Again, this isn't a government class, all right? Something that you're never going to use, or a history class that you've taken forever. These are courses which IRA is tax-free forever. Okay, that's an important question that you really want to know, and you're going to be able to utilize that. So take it blind, and then you have 2 more attempts to take it. That's just my advice. Here is the holy grail of the course. So this is Project 1, Planning Personal Finances. Download that. It's a PDF. Okay, read through this. Most students, when they question and they go, I don't know why I didn't get a good grade, what's going on? You didn't read this or watch this. So this is a video just specifically designed for the course, for your project, how to write it, how to format it, how to Cite your source as well. You will find these answers directly in the textbook. You must paraphrase them. You don't just copy. You can't copy and paste that. You don't just write it. You put it into your words. This is where the learning really, really begins. Here's a grading rubric for you. So again, choose the grade you want from the class. If you just want a B, a C, well then don't do a whole lot. I mean, B is a very good grade. C is a good grade. You know, get you there. A is the excellent grade that I want you to get, because you'll just learn more that way. But that's exactly how to get these things done and submit those in. Little points right in there of how to do it, and I think you will have the most learning straight from here. So that is what you're going to find in every module: a little welcome, videos, PowerPoints, the websites, the notes, a discussion board, a quiz, which you get 3 attempts on, and then there's your project. So it's 1, 2, and 3. So again, we ended with just planning your finances. We look at the culture of debt and purchasing, how to get out of that, and then of course the investing fundamentals, how to start investing and completing. What insurances might I need? What does estate planning look like? And that is our course for you, my friends. That's a quick navigation. Again, syllabus, announcements, there's your book, there's your modules. Anytime you want to look at your grade, I will post as soon as I possibly can. And of course, many of those tests are automatically going to be populated right in there, just the quizzes. But I'll get that graded ASAP. And so once you finish a unit, get to the next one. They should all be open by week 2, all of them. So if you want to get a faster start in going on this class, and I will do my best to have this course open, everything opened up by the first day. And if you're reading this a little bit earlier than the first day of May 28th, that means I opened it up earlier and you actually got a little extra start on there. I hope that's the course. That's a quick navigation. Again, maybe we took about 30 minutes. That's what I would normally do anyway in an on-campus class, so you get a better idea. Most students have problems when they don't watch the videos. So if you've heard this and you've watched the video, you're going to be in great shape. Please watch those assignment videos on how to write and turn it in and submit that, on what we're looking for, because I go in exactly and tell you what to do, and you will find these answers in the book. It's going to be good. Friends, I thank you for taking the class. I do believe it will be one of the most important classes you're ever going to take in your college career. So let's make it a great semester.